The best sex is when you are there fully, when you are present, when you're in, it's just you and her. You're not thinking about a whole bunch of other things. Hey, fellas, are your erections leaving when you're ready to make love? Or you've been waiting all day just to get it in, and at that time, it just doesn't work? What's going on? Well, today I'm going to break down why your erections leave during sex and what you can do about it. And as a coach, this question comes up all the time. Why are my erections leaving? And so today, specifically, what I'm going to talk about is how what you eat and drink, the time of day, how you feel, your sexual energy, how all of that comes into play, and what you can do to line it all up so you get the erections you want on demand. And stay tuned till the end, because we're making a huge change up in this camp. We're changing up some things, and I don't want to give it all away, so stay tuned to the end, but we're switching up on not just learning about sexual health and things of that nature, but what you can do. We're going to have some extra special things. Stick around.
Let's do this.
And of course, if you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell so we can get some more of this information to you. And of course, what I'm going to do, like we always do every week, break this down till it cannot be broken anymore. All right, fellas, we're going to talk about your sexual energy levels, because basically when it comes down to sex, according to Mother Nature, the whole purpose is to make a baby, which is a little ball of energy, just like you. You're a ball of energy and the woman is a ball of energy. So in order for your erections to make sense, you need to have energy, sexual energy. Now, foods that cause inflammation in your body slow down energy. It slows down your blood flow. It slows down your energy. And of course, we're talking about dead foods. We're talking about the dead meats and the processed / man-made foods. They're lowering your sexual energy, lowering your response time, lowering your blood flow. And so the foods we're talking about, of course, are like fried chicken, or just chicken, period. And this is because animal protein can stay in your body 5 to 6, 7, 8 hours, just depending on your body. And of course, you have to avoid the refined sugars, refined flour. Milk and cheese lowers your testosterone levels. And juices, even orange juice, has a lot of sugar in it. Now, I know this sounds like a lot, but let's think through this real quick. Question. So you're constantly going through your life eating all this man-made stuff that's all in the grocery store. When's the last time you went to a tree and pulled something from the tree and ate it? Or went to the ground and pulled it out and cleaned it off and ate it? Well, that's where energy comes from, not the man-made stuff. So just a quick note right here and now, you want to avoid eating a good 3 to 4 hours before having sex so your body is clear, the inflammation is lowered, and you can do your thing. Now let's talk about your sexual energy and the sexual performance scale. Now you can lose your erection for a number of reasons. This includes health and fitness, what you eat or drink, stress, and how turned on you are or aren't. Now, this happens to damn near all men throughout your life. If you're lucky enough to get older, you're going to run into some issues. But all of this goes back to your level of sexual energy. Now, erectile dysfunction happens when you cannot maintain an erection as long as you like. And of course, we're talking about reasons why: alcohol, tobacco use, high or low blood pressure, and of course our favorites: high cholesterol, obesity, diabetes, or some other form of cardiovascular disease. All of these show your energy patterns. So you didn't just show up with these issues. After a while of doing the same thing, your pattern is showing that your sexual energy has been going down. That's the reason why the sexual performance scale is nothing but an energy scale. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, 10, when you have all the energy, a young viral man, tons of energy. 1, an old man about to die. Typically, if you're having issues with the erections leaving during sex, you're a 5, 6, or a 7. So the question is, where are you? And be honest about it. So let me just hit on a couple of things really quick. We're talking about the bursting and burning of testosterone is what causes an erection. Your testosterone levels change throughout the day. In the morning is when your testosterone levels are the highest. That's the reason why you should be getting a morning erection, a morning woody, and it drops 20% throughout the day. And according to some of the things you do during the day, it could drop even lower. Now let's talk about some solutions. I gave you all the problems, gotta give you some solutions. Now these solutions are for the physical side of things. Now, when you wanna go into the mental side, I have another video on that. talking about performance anxiety and how to deal with it. So let's get into it. You want to have sex with this person, you're into it or you want to get into it? Here's some things to think about. 1, undesensitize yourself, as in don't watch the porn, don't be jerking up. You need to maintain your energy.
Be honest, babe. It's porn, right?
Charlie?
Have a lot of foreplay. One of the favorite foreplays for me is a Nuru massage. It's basically an adult slip and slide. You can go ahead and look that up yourself. The best sex is when you are there fully, when you are present, when you're in, it's just you and her. You're not thinking about a whole bunch of other things. Experiment with condoms. This is really important because yes, you have a plastic balloon over the most sensitive part of your body and it needs to fit. If you're doing all the right things and you're working out all this other kind of stuff, your erection size will change and you will need to look for a larger condom or ouch, that's tight.
Hold on there, nephew. You can also get bigger faster with the plant-based supplement Goodwood or Goodwood Advanced for older guys. This liquid formula is designed to get into your system quicker to increase blood flow, to get larger, and boost your stamina so you can last longer at your largest. Don't you love it when nature just makes sense? Check out these in our growing inventory of men's supplements at givegoodwood.com. Now, where was I?
An old school player rule. You just keep your socks on. When you got your socks on, the blood flow that would normally need to be going to your feet now can stay and maintaining the rest of your body so you have blood flow for your erogenous zones. And one thing that a lot of people forget to do, it is a physical activity. If you're going to get into it, you need to be flexible. So go ahead and get your stretch on, get your yoga on. And let's talk about what happens if it happens. So you're having sex and then your erection leaves. The first thing you need to do is let her know about it, because basically most women have no idea about how our parts work. And it could be, like I said, the performance anxiety. Check out that video. And maybe some things that are going on in your head and not just in your body. And one thing to watch out for, you may have a bad habit that you're not paying attention to. She can have a drink before having sex. You, if you're 5, 6, or 7, cannot. If it does happen, don't get stressed. You don't want your confidence level to go down. Also, you don't want to increase your cortisol, which is going to lower your testosterone, which you need for your erections. If you need to, just go ahead and take a break and have more foreplay. If you're actually taking a break, make sure you don't eat or drink anything else. Just get your water on. And of course, learn the lesson from last time. Sort of figure out, what did I do last time that led to it not being as good as it should be? And of course, the biggest thing you can do is continue to build up your sexual energy. Make sure you're going up the sexual performance scale. So here's the question of the day, fellas. Have you ever had that issue? Have you lost your erection during sex? And have you been ready all day and then it doesn't happen? Well, what did you do? Let us know in the comment section below. You got some technique that I didn't mention here? We learn from each other around here. And of course, if you like what you heard, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, so we can get some more of this information. This is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.